Hey there, Lonnie Stevenson for RiverScene Magazine. I am sitting alongside Kurt Busch.
How's it going? Good to see you.
34 NASCAR wins, 2004 Nextel Cup champion, 2003 IROC champion, 2010 Sprint All-Star winner, 2017 Daytona 500 winner, 1999 Southwest Tour champion.
I was gonna make sure you mentioned that one.
Oh, gotta get that one in. 2000 Craftsman Truck Series Rookie of the Year. 2014 Indy Rookie of the Year. One of 75 NASCAR's greatest drivers. Member of the 2023 West Coast Racing Hall of Fame. 776 races, 339 top 10s, 28 poles. I know earlier you're a baseball guy and you said, dang, at Pocono I was going for that 30-30 club. 30 wins and 30 poles.
That's what I was going for that day, but you know, it's just a stat. But I appreciate that intro. I mean, just having fun racing cars as a kid, you know.
And what's missing on this list is 1998 Modified Open Comp winner right here at Havasu Speedway. A lot of people don't know you actually ran here in 97, 98, 96, 97.
Yeah, it was almost pre-internet. That's how old I am.
Yeah.
No, it was fun. I raced here with my dad. You know, we're just hobbyists. We raced Legends here. We raced Modifieds. It's a good little track, and I always enjoy coming back to say hi.
Kyle was here once, I remember, and I think he parked it in the wall on the backstretch.
Oops.
I have to go back in my archives for pictures. I might have a picture of that just to hang over it.
Yeah, I might need that. Yeah,
I might need that.
It was fun. When I made it into the truck series, I didn't have much time to help Kyle. I mean, my dad was still there, and our family and the good group of volunteers were there to still help. But yeah, Kyle needed a little bit more coaching because he was on the gas pretty hard.
And he is certainly making up with it with Brexton right now. That is, I mean, he is there going full bore.
100%. He's a great dad. He's a great car owner, coach, mechanic. He's doing all the same things like our dad did for us to help us.
There's a lot of similarities over how your dad helped you and him progress in racing from grassroots up.
Yes, sir. And that's where you get the kid to work on the car, and that way Brexton understands it more and then races it with a smarter frame of mind, because if you wreck it, you got to fix it.
Yeah. Now, a couple months ago, we officially retired from Winston Cup racing, not the way you wanted to go out, still involved. I believe I heard you are calling yourself now a CVO over at 2311 Racing. What is a CVO?
CVO, Chief Vision Officer. I just kind of made up the title. Just doing consulting work to help with the team, to help with Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, the engineers, the mechanics. You know, I've got a small PhD in all of this NASCAR racing over 25 years. So it's good to give back to a team that I believe in and the direction that we're going. You know, we're only a 2-year team and we've already got all these race wins. And you don't see that very often with brand new teams at the top level of Cup.
You're retiring, Harvick just retired, we got a couple more. We're getting close to really a changing of the guard where really you think about it, there's only, 3 drivers that have maybe raced in the old point system and everybody else is the new. And for us old timers, it's still talking about the old days.
Yeah, it's definitely a transition, you know, with Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Dale Jr. retiring a few years back. You know, there's a lot of responsibility directed towards Johnson, myself, Harvick. But then, you know, our generation again will switch, and, you know, with Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano's still out there, my brother. There's still a big group of guys that are very familiar, but it's just a cycle. You know, when we first came in, we had guys like Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin heading out. And so there's always that switch over. That's what makes NASCAR so much fun.
Harvick recently talked in an interview with Dale Jr. about retiring and walking through the garage. And, you know, he went through his early years of being somewhat controversial. You had a few little incidents early, but both of you have matured. And both of you, I think, when you walk through the garage, have a level of respect that's got to be pretty cool to walk up and really have everybody come up and look for you for advice and talk to. And
yeah, there's the tough lessons you go through as a young kid, and you know, you make mistakes, whether it's driving the car, media-wise or sponsor things. And then, yeah, nowadays it's great to give back and to be recognized as a race winner and as a champion in this garage. There's that responsibility of being that ambassador for the brand. And whether I'm walking through an airport in a random city and somebody recognizes me, it's that moment to make sure that that fan is going to be a NASCAR fan for life.
So your first truck win, July 2000, and that was only your 14th start. And then you jumped right into the Cup car, the John Deere car, filled in. Who would you replace? Chad Little?
Chad Little was driving, yeah.
End of the year. And then 2002, that day in Bristol.
That's when life was changing.
That was cool.
To get that first Cup win, it was right around my 50th start. And you don't think you're going to make it, right? As a kid, and I was from the West Coast. I didn't have many friends out on the East Coast, and racing for Roush was pretty tough. But to finally make it and win at the Cup level, that's when I started to really feel like I was going to make it. And then by the end of that year, we were rolling. We won the last, I think, 3 out of 5, and came into 2003 as one of the favorites, and then won it all in 04.
In 04. And then you got a chance to help your brother Kyle with his first win as a car owner in 2012 at Richmond.
Yep, in the Nationwide Series.
In the Nationwide Series. And then in 17, you were able to finally push through and win that Daytona 500, that Harley J. Earl trophy. Still sitting at the house, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's an amazing trophy. One of those top crown jewel moments to win. And I had been so close with 3 second-place finishes over the years at Daytona, and tons of fast cars, tons of wrecked ones, but you can never leave Daytona upset. You always just had to believe that you would have a chance to win. And 2017 was our first year back with Ford, and it just clicked. Like, we had the speed right away.
So you talk about, kind of retiring from Cup, but not necessarily racing, leaving the door open. Still got some bucket list things you've got on your list. I heard you say in a recent interview, Le Mans is one of those goals you'd like to work towards.
Yeah, to race around the world and to do some fun races. To be in a good car in a top division and to be competitive. I still got to get through protocol and to get clearanced, but that would be fun. Go to Le Mans, go to Australia, do a rally race, up in the Arctic area. So just bucket list items from here on out.
Very good. Well, we wish you all the best. We thank you for coming back out. I know Star Nursery put this together. They're probably one of the main reasons that got you going and got you the exposure to go down the racing.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I'm here to just say thanks to Craig Q with Star Nursery. And I had my dad's team where we were just hobbyists, but then Craig gave me this chance with a beautiful professional regional racing car, and I was able to win at Sonoma. We won it at Irwindale and Bakersfield, all up and down Madera. Where else did we win that year? Tucson. And it was a good championship run in 1999, and that put my name on the map here on the West Coast.
Still one of the coolest paint jobs. I mean, it's iconic. It's almost like that Rusty Wallace at Miller Genuine Draft with the Dale Earnhardt Good Wrench.
Yep, it's called Trickle Blue.
Trickle Blue.
There's Petty Blue, this is Trickle Blue,
Nice.
so it's still the same family paint scheme.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes chatting with us. I'm Lonnie Stevenson. That's Kurt Busch. We're at Havasu Speedway, Havasu 95 Speedway. Have a great day, everybody.